What up, y'all? Welcome to the 11th episode of the All About Life podcast with your host Malik. And to be honest with y'all, I don't really know how long this one's gonna be. It might be long, it might be short, it might be intermediate, but I really just want to come in here and like kind of give an album review on Drake's newest project. Cause like number one, like I'll be honest, like I'm gonna try to come in here as unbiased as I can, cause like I'm a Drake fan, like I'm a super like Aubrey Graham nigga. So like I mean I'm talking like Degrassi. Like I was one of them nerd ass niggas that used to like watch wrestling and like be conflicted about watching that or the newest episode of Degrassi. Yeah, I had a weird life. Okay, I have like multiple personalities, I think, but pretty much like I'm gonna try to come in here and not be that kind of nigga. Like because I feel like that'll sour it. That'll sour it, and nobody will get an honest opinion. And I don't want to say no shit that everybody else done already said. Truth be told, I think right now, I think it's a little bit of a. I think we got a problem, honestly. Before I get into the in depth of it, I think right now I think the public opinion, I think right now we have like a problem with rap. Like I feel like rap is everywhere. Like you can't look at a commercial without hearing a trap beat in the background. Like nigga, like Chime, like State Farm be having them. Like everybody has them for no reason. Like video games, trap beats, movies, trap beats, rap, Migos. Like I've seen like rap is so marketable that I'm throwing up over it because like I said, all the corporations have no interest in rap. They only care about the profitability. And that has a residual effect on like society. Like my nigga, I played 2K. Guys, okay, since I have Xbox, I have the Xbox Game Pass. I played 2K the other day. Like I just started. Oh my God. This game is for stereotypical pants sagging fourth felony ass niggas. Okay, this game is so stereotypically niggatry. Like, bro, you ball, you can literally like make rap songs, right? Do rap songs with the game. Like, nigga, you only can be a rapper. It is crazy. You can only play ball and be a rapper. That's the stereotypes that they're putting out. So all we listen to is gangster shit. All we listen to is rap. Like everywhere is rap. Like if you either got two options, EDM or rap, right? And the niggas don't listen to each other, which is crazy because niggas, it originated in Chicago, which means it clearly, I don't want to say it, but niggas have been doing this forever. But we've turned only to rap. And I feel like with all this shit going on, bro, all people listen to is rap. Like even pop songs have rap cadences now. It's all rap. So when anybody do anything different, like especially a rapper, it's like, whoa, I don't like this. Like people didn't like Donda at first because Donda wasn't a rap album. They expected Niggas in Paris and College Dropout all in the same album because he said this is a great album. And it was a good album. It had great features. It had The Weeknd. This nigga was singing his ass off. Like, there were so many aspects of it that were great, but it wasn't hip hop. And niggas was like, actually, this is mid. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Drake dropped the album, which was actually mid. Donda was good. Drake's album was painfully mid. But Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy, and that was hip hop, but it was just really duppy rap, and it was under what he does. It wasn't the best thing that he has ever done. It was really like, yeah, I'm trying to get a billboard because I need to pay the bill on my Ferrari, like type shit. Like it really wasn't like the nigga was trying to put out his forefront. And honestly, people were like, Donda is shit. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just different. It's literally different vibes. Like, we don't have to listen to the same shit. You don't have to be like alternative to listen. Like, you don't have to like dress up like an emo kid that hate his family and hate the world just because, or like just to listen to this type of music. I listen to everything. I listen to house music. I listen to rock. I listen to indie. I listen to garage. I listen to like reggaeton. I listen to shit I can't understand. I listen to Conzilla. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it sounds good, I like it. That's just me. Like, oh shit, this a boom bap, I'm putting it in there. Some people have that inability now because all they listen to is rap. All they see is rap. All they know is rap. Like, I ain't gonna lie, in our community, like in the black community, bro, a lot of black people are a monolith, especially when it comes to that. Like, they might not like all the same type of rap, but all they listen to is rap. All they listen to is just rap. Like, nigga, we have had jazz. We've had all these other genres, but nobody want to listen to it, or they rarely listen to it. It's just rap. So when Drake dropped this shit, when Kanye dropped this shit, everybody like, this shit weird. This shit is weird. Like, these niggas are rappers. Like, no, they're artists. Like, and I think people forget this is not really like crazily out of Drake's fucking comfort zone. These type of songs, these vibey ass songs, these EDM type songs, there's EDM on there. There's just vibey ass, like, I'm like real drunk. And like, I don't know, my homeboy driving and he got Sperry's on and he got like a bucket hat and like, this is type of vibe music. Like, but I'm like, oh shit, it's Drake. Like, this not bad, but it's like, it's different. That's the type of shit this is. It's not like it's trash. All of it wasn't trash, okay? All of it wasn't trash, but I'm gonna get into that. But it's not like this nigga was just like going crazy like some rock shit. Like, he's been a singing nigga. Drake has always sung. He's literally always sung. You go and find me one part of his career where this dude has not had one singing song on any of his albums, and I'll be like, all right, I guess. But no, he sings. That's his job. That's what he does. That's how he started off. Like, he would be a good rapper or above average rapper, but then he would do a little bit of singing, and niggas would be like, oh shit, what's this? Like, that was his flow. Like, I remember Big Sean had to like, you know, like, bitch, I'm the plug adapter, like that type shit. And then Drake was the singing nigga. So everybody had their own zone. This ain't new for Drake. This singing shit ain't new for Drake. Drake being on these type of beats ain't new. Like, I wouldn't say like From Time is a type of beat, but we know like he can do songs with other people. We know he can do all types of tempo beat songs. And he not the only nigga, honestly, over there that does shit like that. If you look at it, like if you look at some of the actual analytics, when you look at like some of the OVO sound dudes, like Division do it, Roy Woods did it. That nigga did one. He did a song like Romeo and Juliet, and then they be like, "Dancing." That nigga has so many views on that song, and I don't particularly love it. I don't hate it, but I'm like, huh. But they understand that there's a market out there that's bigger than rap. Like, there's house clubs. There's all types of clubs that don't play rap. Everywhere in the world is not playing rap. Everybody don't give a fuck about rap. In American culture, yeah, sure. Like, sure, even in UK culture, it's a little bit of the same shit. It's a little bit of the same shit. There's rap, there's drum and bass. They've got everything, just like we do, but they don't, they're prioritizing hip hop and pop too, but everywhere you go, you're gonna hear club music. Like, that's club music. It's not H&M, it's house music. The house music is not is found in the H&M because it's a nameless job. It's a nameless and thankless job, honestly. Like house like EDM dudes, because they sit behind like, you know, monitors and they make the music. They don't really even if you DJ, it's you gotta have like a crazy cool personality. Like Dead Mouse, he get the fucking mouse hat, the bitch light up. Like Daft Punk, niggas had motorcycle helmets and face helmets and shit that was like doing crazy shit. You gotta stand out if you want to do that shit. It's thankless. It is thankless, but it doesn't mean that it's less value music. You made it. We made the shit. And that's my problem, is that we don't like none of the shit we make. That shit started in Chicago. Techno started in Taylor, Michigan. This shit is our shit, but we're sitting here acting like, oh, I don't like it. Like, we act like we can only listen to a certain type of music. And that's the problem. The problem is that we don't want to expand our horizon, and when anybody do anything new, it's weird, it's too taboo, and it's really not even new. Oh my god, my Xbox, I finally got unbanned. But anyway, anytime anybody do anything taboo or out of cultural norms, they're like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Why is this nigga doing that? And that's the case of what happened here, because I would say this album, honestly, never mind, is not terrible. Okay? It is not the worst album I've ever heard from Drake. It is a different album. He's going in a different direction. Now, some of the cons that I was listening to, I would say the first 4 songs you could listen to. It's like looking at like a fucking baby deer kind of walking on like on 4 legs, and he's shaking and shit, and he's kind of barely moving along, because you can kind of hear like he's using kind of poppy beats, kind of EDM-ish beats, but he doing too many lyrics. Like he's like literally dropping a whole 32. Like it's like, nigga, hold on, bro. We also like the beat. The whole point is to dance. I'm like not trying to like, Drake is like boring me to death with like, I love you, girl, but you know you just a muse. Like, bro, come on, man, relax. Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride a little bit, my nigga. Let the beat ride. Let it go off. I don't think it was great. It wasn't ass. The beats were fine. The beats weren't terrible. It wasn't like they were how can I say, you can hear loops or terrible loops, because some niggas, when they do EDM or house music, you can hear every chip, chop, loop, drop, whatever, you can hear it. Like there's one song I really like by this one dude, but I was listening to it in like a while back. I had to take it off my list, bro. That nigga just kept putting like he just kept like clipping it over each other, so like it would just come in over the other part, like, and it had no business doing none of that shit. And I was like, this shit lazy as fuck. But like his beats weren't lazy. I would say like the people that he did it with were good, but I feel like he could have got better artists to do it with. He could have shelved out the money, and they could have kind of taught him how to actually do it. But that would probably be too commercial, I'm assuming. Maybe two stepping out into a market. That's like jumping head first into a market. Like you get Diplo, you get like all these other niggas like Dead Mouse, all these other like artists who do these type of songs and these type of beats. If you do that, then it's kind of like you're really trying to segregate a market, I guess you can say. I mean, I would say if you like music, just listen to it, right? But if niggas hear Diplo and Drake, some niggas might be like, what the fuck, who the fuck is a Diplo? Like, I'm not trying to listen to this shit. Like, or if they listen to it, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just not their type of forte. But I feel like the beats were fine. I feel like the first 4 songs were just, they were a little too much like on the like emotional side, and the beat. I feel like I'm trying to dance, but I'm all like at a go-go party, but I'm also like trying to kill myself. Like I feel like I'm really sad because this girl just left me or something, and it's like I don't get it. I don't understand why. Like I don't understand why so many lyrics. So many. It was literally a 64. This nigga just wouldn't stop talking. Like, and I'm just like, let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Can we hear the beat go? Can I hear the drop? I couldn't hear the drop because this nigga talking over the drop. I'm like, bro, somebody come get this nigga and get him a coach that's in EDM. Like, hey, Drake, shut the fuck up right here. Okay? And the niggas that are engineering the song should have known that, because you guys make the songs. You know what's good. Why don't you say something to him? So on the first 4, I feel like a bunch of yes men. But when it gets to about, like, I say like Falling Back, Text Go Green, and Current, they're kind of like, eh. But it gets better around A Keeper, because he uses the beat and the lyrics and he kind of stopped talking so much. But then Calling My Name, he do it again. I I would say my favorite song on there is Massive. I would say because it's really good EDM wise. Like very nice dancing transient beat ride. Like I'm just like sitting there like, okay, this some shit I can listen. Is to get into different markets to make more money. More money because these artists like Drake, he's not just a rapper. He's not. Like he is a rapper. He's a great rapper. He's one of my top, but just because like I would say like shit, nigga, look at that nigga is the furthest thing from a goddamn God follower of God. Like, think about that. That nigga wrote the reggae album. Bro, people, honestly, if some of you niggas had voices for like house music, like I would say like a lot of artists have this cool, and then a lot of people separate. Like that's why like you see like with BTS or like you don't hear a lot of that shit no more because the girls are growing up. Like I would say them niggas could jump into a different market or keep doing the same shit because there's always gonna be teens that love them niggas, but you know, when your time is up, bro, at the top, and Drake time not particularly up, but your time is up, and he's buying time because he knows how to adapt. He knows how to adapt to the market. If you gonna stay the same and just do the same shit, bro, you're not gonna make it. You are not gonna make it. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like Drake is kind of showing his age on some of these songs where he's trying to keep up with these youthful kids. He's not like. He's cool on drill songs. That's fine. That shit all right. But some of these newer songs this nigga been putting up, it's like an old nigga in the club at like 75 trying to like do the Charleston. Like we're looking at you like, hey man, we see you're old. Stop doing that. You're an old ass nigga. Stop. Stop trying to do that. So I'd say instead of him adapting, he's just doing new shit. Understanding like EDM and house music and shit, that shit always gonna be around, bro. It's always gonna be around, and it's got a bigger market in Europe too. Like it's not as it started here, but not as big here, which is the dumbest shit in the world. Like some niggas like Hans, like, oh yeah, the Americans have good music, and then they took our shit, and then we just was like, ugh, that shit weak as fuck. It was like, nigga, you made it. You made this music. You made this shit, just like we turned our back on rock. Just like we're not monolithic. We are a proud people, man. We've made a lot of shit. We made a lot of things, but the way the market has us, the way that we're marketed, the way that we're segmented from the way they market things to us, like the first niggas me to start doing that shit was Mickey D's, bro. When Mickey D started doing the ba-da-ba-ba-ba with I want a sandwich and some fries and a Big Mac, nigga, with a side. I was like, okay, dude, I get it. Like you want black people to buy it because it's cheap, and you know what I'm saying? It's like if any niggas know how to spend $1, it's y'all. Right? No, that's literally like, nah, bro. That was a little. They started this. They started the whole. Well, if we just do hip hop, we can get the black community, which they kind of did. I ain't gonna lie. Like them fucking chicken sandwich fucking them chicken sandwich fucking advertisers. Low key was kind of slapping when they first came out. And then Reese's Puff, peanut butter chocolate flavor. Everybody started doing it. Every nigga, they started gearing hip hop towards niggas, and only it's like feeding. It's like when a mom say, "Here come the train," and all the niggas was feeding us hip hop, ignorance, hip hop. That's why we don't like none of the shit we like. I be like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to like me and my grandpa. We used to drive to school, and we would listen to like smooth jazz and shit. Things of that nature. Like I was always like, them niggas used to go crazy. Like it was a good. It's all we make a lot of music, and that's my point of going in depth is we honestly do so much. We're so talented, but all we want to do is rap. All niggas want to do like all. I remember I said. I talked to so many people, bro, and all them niggas said that shit was trash. I said, what was your favorite song? What was the song that was tolerable to you? Which song was the most like, all right, whatever. Sorry, I mean, I could take it or leave it. Every nigga I knew said Jimmy Crooks. Every nigga I knew said Jimmy goddamn Crooks. Yes, it's a good song. It's a good rap song. But you're proving our point. You're proving the point that everyone is making, that you're acting like a monolith, that only hip hop is good. You don't even understand, like, bro, I'm telling you, man, it's the same people that will literally, they play 2K and don't see, like, damn, nigga, they're gearing us towards hip hop. They think of us as just this. Bro, I'm telling you, man, there's so much wrong with how we think shit is, that I'm not trying to kiss Drake's ass. I'm not trying to say, man, this was a fucking but a danger. Nigga, I said 4 or 5 songs were playable at the most, nigga. Let's do the counter on how many he dropped in this album. Honestly, never mind. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get banned. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 songs. Let's hit 4. So that mean you can take or leave 4 or 5 or dog mathematics. Malik, hold on. Nigga, you can take or leave. You wait, hold on, because I'm still getting my math wrong. I think about 9 or 10 songs you can take or leave. You can take or leave 9 or 10 songs. Or 11. If you really, I didn't say it was great. I said honestly, it's okay. Honestly, it's straight. It's not, oh my God, my head. I'm not like doing backflips. Like, I remember like, yeah, his other shit, nigga, we was all like, oh my God, what can this nigga Drake, what can't Drake do? We've seen Drake every time we're just literally fucking, maybe you guys are oversaturated by Drake. Or maybe you're oversaturated by hip hop, because like, I feel like it's either one or the other. Because there's no way that these niggas can just keep dropping mid-album after mid-album to y'all. Like, I would say this is a straight album. It's not mid. Like, when niggas say mid, they mean trash. They mean like, nah, this ain't it. Like, I'm not listening to this. Like, nah, if you could listen to 3 or something songs, like I said, like, that's an okay album. Like, let's keep it a bean here. Well, this ain't the 90s. This ain't the 2000s where like these niggas just drop like 7 good songs on the album, bro. They're dropping 3 or 4, and the other like 5 or 6 are singles, nigga. Okay, they're supposed to be on the album, but drop 3 singles and put 3 good singles on the album. That's the fucking current. That's what it does. And this album is still gonna sell. This album's still gonna sell. There's an algorithm on how to drop albums. I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm not up here defending Drake, fighting for my life. Like, oh my God, like, y'all gonna stop talking about Drizzy like that, okay? Y'all gonna stop talking about the boy like that. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I thought it was interesting that he didn't put Boy Wonder on there. And Boy Wonder is the type of nigga that know how to do kind of beats like this. I wouldn't say like full EDM, but the whole album wasn't full EDM. It was a bunch of shit. It was like passion fruit too. I don't even know if that's I don't know if it's a song, but I don't know if that's like a genre, but it's like passion fruit. Some of the songs were literally like passion fruit from Drake. Like, I think Boy Wonder did Run Me Dry. He did Work. He does a bunch of shit. Like, he got them dance hall aspects too. And he got like I'm pretty sure he could do an up tempo beat. Like, this is the second album this nigga has been off of. And honestly, this is the second album fans have said, this ain't it. This ain't it, coach. So, you know, like, is there some correlation between this and that too? But the album wasn't terrible. Wasn't that? I think you niggas do need to expand your genres of music. You do. We make more than hip hop and R&B, bro. We have jazz. We have all types of shit. House music. I'm gonna keep saying it. We have so many things that we have touched. We have made. We have been the Kickstarters too. Why don't you go refine that? It's not weird for niggas to want to do rock. It's not weird. Like, it's not weird for these hip hop niggas to want to be rock stars and wear skinny jeans and shit, because that's something that we started. Jimi Hendrix, one of them niggas. That's shit that we did. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, y'all think, like, niggas still think Elvis is the king, but Elvis did every song that niggas did. All of them songs niggas did in the South, and he took every single one of them, motherfucker, every one of them from black people. Hound Dog is a nigga song. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Niggas made that. He sung it. He just took it from him. Shit. Go look at what what's his name said. And this is a side rant, but go look at what Ray Charles said about him. Elvis wasn't nothing special. He was just a dude that girls could swoon over, right? And, you know, like, they couldn't swoon over niggas. So niggas couldn't really be a part of the shit that they made because they didn't want to run the risk of, at that time in the 60s and 50s and 40s, nigga, interracial dating was like akin to smoking crack, bro. It was like, oh my God. There's like devil worshiping, dating a white bitch, and then like killing a white bitch. There's like, that's literally how crazy it is. That's how the 40s was. So when niggas did that, like when Nat Turner did that, they was like, oh hell no, these white bitches are not swooning over this dark chocolate monkey. No, niggas have never been able to do the shit that they started because we've never been able to be the forefront. We only are allowed to be what the media portrays us. So when I see niggas say this shit is ass, it only speaks to this is why, because they're pushing all this hip hop shit. They're gearing all this shit towards you. They don't care about you listening to anything else. They don't care. That's what my whole argument with why is there only gangster rap out right now? Like, nigga, I'm so tired of hearing about niggas spinning the block and fucking they ops bitches. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired. We get it. You niggas have guns. It's America. We all have guns. It's America. We all have women. It's America. We all know how to get a little bit of money. God damn. Y'all niggas are not special. Y'all aren't special. That's the thing that gets me, like, it just kind of blows my mind and gets me befuddled. So I'm like, no, this album isn't it's not trash. It's just different. And just because it's different from what you niggas have been geared and fucking spoon-fed for the last 12 years of your lives, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, who gives a fuck? Bro, we are more than just rap. We are more than just ball players. We are more than just rap. We are everything. So guess what? That's what you get. When you get this nigga is firstly he's half black, but he's a nigga. He been around the whole world. When you travel, bro, I'm telling you, you niggas will your horizon expands, bro. It expands. You think of a certain group of people. You think, oh well, all white people are racist. Till you meet these white people over here. Till you meet these people over here, and then y'all start talking. You like, oh shit. You start learning about culture, you start learning about what kind of music, you go look back and find some shit like, oh shit, nigga. That's what happened to me in house music. I was like, man, this shit fire. Who was these European niggas? I said, where was house music invented? That shit said Chicago, Illinois. I said, get the fuck out of this town. Get out of here. I went to school. I talked to my chemistry teacher. He said, yeah, in the 80s, we used to listen to music, and the lady was like, the nigga was on the track like, I'll beat that bitch with a bat. I'll beat that bitch with a bat. They literally listen to that shit. That's the shit that we started. We started that bullshit. We started, bro. It gets me so upset because we're more than just what they want us to believe that we are. But we accept it. And we shame and punish niggas who like to, you know, move outside the box. Kanye was thinking outside the box when he did the album. Donda was a good album. A fucking good album. Now that shit had 6 songs I can listen to. Okay. But that's because Kanye don't really drop singles, right? He don't really drop singles no more like that. But that was a good album. It was different. Some of the songs, like every song was different. It wasn't like, it was like hip hop, then R&B, then some passion shit, then some gospel shit, then then a fucking upbeat song over here. That didn't mean the shit was trash, nigga. That just mean it was different. You got to get into different mindsets. You got to have different like horizons to expect. Like when you open up and you become more open as a person, when you start understanding life more, you start being able to listen to shit from different perspectives, right? Like honestly, you genuinely can. You can. And that's why some songs maybe maybe cannot relate to as much as the next nigga. Like some J. Cole songs I can't relate to. Like when that nigga was on that one song, and to me, he was spitting bars. He was like, yeah, y'all niggas need to stop treating these women like shit because they're queens, and then you can't be mad when they get mad and get up and leave because you've been on some fuck shit and they then gave you 3 trillion times, but once they leave and they over you, you can't be mad at them when they leave and be over you. They give you 7 times, 8 times. In my mind, nigga, I'm the one that give these bitches 7 to 8 times. I'm the one that be getting hurt. So I can't relate to the song, but that don't mean the shit trash. That doesn't mean the shit is trash. I haven't had that perspective. I hope to become a dog. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm a good man. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let me take that back. I'm okay. But that's what I'm getting at. When you have different perspectives, you can listen to songs differently. You can digest that music different. Bro, I've been in spaces where that music has played because I've traveled, nigga. Like, not just in Toronto. Like, I've been in random places in, like, Houston where that shit Houston, yes. Yee Central. That's what you think until you get down there. Niggas always think, oh, yeah, Houston. Ain't nothing down there but goddamn hillbillies and cousin fuckers. No, man. Them niggas is smart, firstly. Secondly, that's near one of the, like, and that shit that be making me laugh is when people think it's dumb niggas down there, like dumb Hicks. Them niggas sound like Hicks. Them niggas are like neurophysicists, like nuclear physicists. They're aeronautical, like engineers. They're everything because they right next to NASA. Like, you don't hear, when you go out, bro, you meet new people, you hear music in different spots, bro, and it gives you a perspective. Like, yeah, I'm listening to some of these songs. I'm like, yeah, I can put myself in a couple spots where I would be listening to this shit. When you can't do that, the shit sound trash. When you go to the same parties, when you go to the same kickbacks and do the same bullshit, yeah, nigga, it's gonna sound bullshit to you because your brain ain't expanding. So no, when Drake said, yeah, we'll wait for y'all to catch up, he was not being condescending. He was actually being honest. We will wait for you niggas to take trips. We will wait for you niggas to open up and listen to good music. Everything wasn't good on that album, but we will wait for you. If there is a good album, if there's a good song on there and it's not rap, nigga, open your goddamn ears and be like, hey, bro, this is actually okay. This isn't the worst shit in the world. If not, then just shut the fuck up and be like, yeah, it's okay. Just don't say nothing. Because it's not trash. Just because your ass you're not enlightened to some shit. That's the problem I had with a lot of niggas. I was like, bro, y'all niggas don't listen to this shit. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a nigga that actually, you know, has been traveling around the goddamn country by myself and shit for whatever. It's all good. What do I know? I have perspective. What do I know, right? Some niggas just literally sit on 7 Mile and have never been outside of their house. Some of you niggas that say shit like that have never been outside of your neighborhood because you niggas is like hailing bullets from each other. Some of you niggas literally don't have no perspective on the world. That's not elitist. That's just a fact. So, you know, I hope somebody listens to this and I hope that y'all understand that my perspective is, bro, this shit ain't trash. You have to listen to it. You have to listen to your history. At some point, bro. Some point, niggas gonna have to start being proud of just not like just hip hop. Like, some point, niggas gonna have to be proud of the nigga that made FUBU. At some point, the niggas gonna have to be proud of the best black lawyers, the best black surgeons. At some point, they're gonna have to be proud of seeing that shit. You know, seems like we losing that, honestly, as a people. You know, seems like we just hate each other and we hate when niggas try to do shit outside the box of our comfort zone. Whenever you're if you're not a monolith, then that means, oh yeah, that's literally why little niggas in the hood or little niggas in the suburbs, for some reason, keep trying to prove how hood they are. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm about that shit. No, you're not, Cornell. You're not about that. Nigga, you live in a very nice gated community. You didn't struggle. You don't come from the grind. You hear it on the radio. You hear it, and I came out the mud, yeah. No, she didn't. Yeah, he probably was at home. Like, it's probably like my situation. My mom a single mom, but guess what? I'm like in a 3-story house. Guess what? Like with a fucking movie theater. Like, I can't be like, I struggle from the mud, yeah. Like, no, dude, I had some good days. I had some good fucking days. It ain't nothing wrong with admitting that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why? Like, only because they see that shit. That's the only way they can try to relate to some niggas in the hood. Because these dumbass niggas ain't never been nowhere, ain't never listened to shit. And when they do go out, they only go to specific places. Like, I know niggas that just like, y'all trying to hit up Greektown and just hit Greektown. I'm like, y'all not trying to go nowhere else. You're not trying to go to Prime and Proper. You're not trying to go to Lumen. You're not trying to go to no clubs. You're not trying to go to the Riverwalk. You're not trying to go to any other things, any other attractions down here. There's museums. There's all types of shit. We just got to do the same shit all the time. When you don't open your mind, you can't understand anything. Music, perspective, anything. It all sounds gibberish to you because you can't get it. So I do hope anybody listening to this, and I hope that this gave you perspective on life. I hope this gives you understanding on what's going there. I hope you understand that just because it's not your type of music doesn't mean that the shit is trash. It just means that it's different. Now, it can be trash. It can be because some of them songs was ass. But some songs are actually good. But music is subjective. So all that I just said was for nothing. I just needed you all to listen. It's all subjective. So you can all pretty much take it how you want. You literally, one of you niggas out there probably think farting in a can is probably the best music in the world. So what, you know what I'm saying? I honestly can't really say too much. I can only give you my subjective perspective on the objective parts of it. There are parts that are actually objective. There are parts that are subjective and open to discussion. So I do hope that you guys do give some discussion or some feedback. If you don't agree with it, just say so. I'm fine with that. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll see what I want to talk about next week. Take care.